Hello there, Murder McNasty! Welcome to the stream. I am playing this rather lengthy RPG Maker game for a couple of friends. Starting to get closer to the end of the game. Let's go ahead and get Tessera back onto the team while we're here. It was kind of weird that the game kicked her out. Out of curiosity, so down is reset, right? And F up is quit. We cannot quit with only one, or without anybody on the team. I could do just Uri if I wanted. That would be a dumb idea. Okay, Tessera, you got a new weapon. We're giving it to you. That is a pretty good weapon, I gotta say. Oh, and we also needed to check your techs. You got green herb, costs 45 of your own HP in order to heal everybody 45. So in essence, she would heal, and everybody but her would be healed. That would be how it would balance out. Okay, let's go ahead and now go to Sebuline Reef. Not to be confused with our eventual destination, Sebelhan. So, where is this teleporter located? Way over there, huh? I almost feel like this map is bigger than it needed to be. Let's see, this is Bella's. No reason to go there. I wonder if Paprika is here. Nope, but an affinity fragment is. There's a note lying here beneath this strange shiny ember. It looks like something Paprika wrote. Let's see. Uri, Dusk, Lynn, and Harrison. If you four have returned at some point on your journey just to see to me, though you must have many others on your minds right now who require your personal devotion far more than I ever could be worthy of, then please know that I am eternally grateful. I want to assure you all that everything is well for me now, and you no longer need worry for my well-being. There are no words my delicate heart can convey to you in response to your overwhelming concern for me, but because of those such as you four dear human children and my Master William, I will never again feel the pain of loneliness in this life. Please, go forth to Aquavale now, and may the law of kindness that rules in your hearts help you to save Elvania, as it had helped you save the lonely and confused heart of one insignificant little polyester girl. With love, your eternity sparkle, Paprika Felice. It's a good thing somebody else didn't wander along and pick this up. Now then, what could this weird little crystal that the letter was attached to be? It's an affinity fragment. Duh. Which one it is? No idea. Probably luck. What's up with you? You're Aretha resident. A pretty little polyester girl had come by this place at least a month ago. She was the first creature of the magical race I had ever laid eyes on in my entire life, so I well remember that emerald green hair flowing all around her, the sad sparkle in her eyes, and the beautifully formed wings at her back when I first saw her standing here, staring solemnly off into the sunset. She must have done that every day for at least the next 3 weeks, just waiting in dazed silence at this fountain, those large blue eyes of hers looking as though they might burst into tears at any moment. If she had been waiting intently for someone all that time, then perhaps that person had come for her at last. Hopefully. We should definitely pay a visit to the pier and see if William is there, perhaps. Although Paprika's letter did not mention that he was back. Worth checking anyway. As a reminder, William and his ship was attacked by Wraith at some point during the battle for Naraka. We have yet to find out what has happened to old Willie. I wonder if Willie will be one of our final 8 party members. The demi-human Elvinian from the northern village of Arath says, "It is because of you otherworldly heroes who sacrificed all they could to save the people of a land they are strangers to and had no obligation to defend at all, that even the scariest looking of Serena's children, like myself, may have a home to return to. Thank you all, and Miss Fauna, for not forgetting I and the rest of my demi-human kind. You guys are neat." Elvinian from the capital nation of Naraka are heroes of Elvinia's sister world who graciously fought on behalf of us all to save our home, Yuzuki Plains. Serena, shed her blessed light upon your selfless hearts forever. It's been a while since I talked to these guys. I don't remember what they all said the last time. Little sis, I am so sorry that I lost you back there when those terrible monsters stormed through our village. I think this is the same thing, actually. Hold on a sec. However, we found Lefale. Lefale Dragon Tear, the flirtatious polyester from Itsuki. Bless you for protecting us all against this terrifying enemy, our human heroes from another world. Thank you! The holy city Naraka is now safe forever. Wait, were you already here the last time I was here? I get the feeling you might have been. So many humans, elves, even demi-humans in this place. Fauna really does try to be a mother to all Elvinians who may need her, no matter what their race. Okay, yeah. These all are going to be saying pretty much the same thing as our last visit. Kind of interesting that the dialogue was saved and carried over across multiple memory cards. Where is our eventual destination, out of curiosity? Let's see, down here was that one reef place. This is where Boless is. That's where the battle took place. The only place I don't recognize is this place. Is this going to be our next destination, then? Ethan Mines. Oh, wait. No, this was our way back up to Lelia. So wherever we're going, it is not actually opened up yet. It might be that place there. So we're supposed to do something else before going to Sebulhan. Well, for the moment, let's pay Boless a visit. Boless ain't here. Well, that was a fast visit. In that case, we'll make our way to Naraka. Although out of curiosity, I'm gonna come here. Oh, not even any dialogue that time, huh? I am slightly disappointed. Okay, there's probably gonna be some going-ons here, so I'll save before going on. All the stores are back. I think it's in Sebelhan that we get the strongest equipment in the game, which means before we really move on, I might want to consider doing the trading quest here. That would take a bit of time. We'll figure it out as we go along. Out of curiosity, what was that affinity fragment? A new one? Attack. Okay, holding on to it for the time being. A familiar voice says, "My 4 comrades run the other world!" Is it Boless? Hey, is that? It's Boless! It's as if no matter what insane danger I could imagine you getting into since I last saw you headed off to save Kalinka, you were bound to come back home eventually. I heard that you had saved Kalinka from Grandis. Well done. Boless, what brings you back to Naraka? Ah, Sir Boless, how relieved I am to see you again. I admit that this elf girl has very much missed her slightly shorter and gruffer companion. Boless fondly says, "Always, Taz, my dear woman." Tessera unassumingly giggles. So, what brings you here this time? Is it our cute star heroine of the Poesca's Lake Battle, Miss Jersey Hartshorn, whom you have come to visit? Oh, not really, but we can do that too. I am sure you'll be happy to hear, then, that she seems to be recovering quite well. I wonder if she'll be one of our final party members. She's got some good spells. Well, she had some good spells anyway. At this point in the game, they probably aren't as strong comparatively. Basically, yes. Sigh, but our visit must be short, I'm afraid. We must be going south soon. Boless has a look of concern. What troubles you? You seem apprehensive at the thought of seeing the land of my brethren. Does something about this next step of your journey have you worried? Oh. Uh-oh. I wonder if he knows the state of his kingdom. I guess we had best tell you what all has happened to us since we last parted ways. And to Sarah. You know, given the conversation that just happened, I am surprised that we still have this song playing. Sigh. And now you too have been fated to carry as great a burden as the Earthlings have been, haven't you, Tessera? Tessera reluctantly nods. Yes. Then, take me with you as well. Huh? But what for? I want to help Taz in saving my people in Sebelhan from such an ill fate. I know that this is an insanely dangerous decision for me to make so rashly, but Sebelhan is the place of my birth. I cannot knowingly forsake my duty to my first home by allowing you to do this on your own. I will give you my support in this, Taz. I won't let such a delicate lass as yourself venture so far into unknown darkness without being at your side to protect you. Thank you, Sir Boless. Very well, let us all go together. Well, there's our 6th party member. Alright, glad you're with us, man. And now, let us go see Jersey and their majesties for a moment before we head out. The king and queen have been very worried about you, yes. As for me, I have done all I need to do here. I'll be waiting at the palace gates for you whenever you are prepared to depart. Somehow, I feel like him walking past us could have been handled a little bit better. Rachel's sentry. Sigh. I'm going to miss her. We all loved the princess very much. We shouldn't have ran away. That is the same conversation you had before. What about you? So, the city is where my daughter Paprika has been living the last several years. And you four are the human friends of hers who saved her from Ebony Fields. I must thank you for that. The next time you see her, please let the dear girl know that her mother is anxiously waiting for her in Naraka. It has been so long since I last saw my darling child. Then you're the one who Paprika spoke of as her mother, who raised her and gave her her name. We will do that. I'm sure Paprika would love to see you again, too. Fairies can produce children like other races can? No. Oh, I guess you weren't really there for that conversation, were you? No. Nah, this woman is Paprika's mother in a metaphorical sense. At first I thought it was going to be like meta sense, but no, a metaphorical sense. I guess you couldn't have known all this stuff about fairies since you weren't there with us when we first met Paprika. What is your name, by the way, madam? It is an honor to meet Paprika's infamous mother, after all. Infamous? I wouldn't really say infamous. That is a mouthful. Marian Kiand. I have no idea if that's how you are supposed to pronounce that, but that's what we'll go with. The pleasure is mine, human children. Well, I must tell you, Marian Kiand. Can I call you Mary for short? You've raised one interesting creature for a daughter. If only you knew what trouble Paprika has gotten mixed up in lately. Mary laughs. So I've heard from the Narakans. I am still not certain of whether to scold her or tell her how proud I am. I will go on and see to Miss Hartshorn. I know you four have all been very worried for her as well, so please come by the inn when she is being hospitalized, once you have seen their majesties. Oh, there she goes again. Well, we'll have to return to the party thing anyway in order to get Boless situated. It's amazing that any of us were able to come back alive from that battle, but it is over now. The Holy Knight's duty is fulfilled. Let us pray that Naraka will never be endangered again. So we're definitely getting a mix of old messages and new ones. We're safe now at long last. Wherever must Boless be journeying to now? The tireless feet of the noblest of dwarven warriors can know no one place as their home, can they? Let's go ahead and prioritize the king and queen. His Majesty and Queen Laurana will be most glad to see you alive and well. Please proceed. And that one we can't talk to. You have come to the Holy City again, and this time I think both Laurana and myself realize why. Let us waste no time in exchanging formalities or sharing the worries any of us might have of the possibility of failure. Elf Maiden Tessera and our selfless heroes of Alvinia's sister world, good luck on your journey, and may the goddess of fate see your kind intentions through to the end. Everyone says, "Thank you, your majesties." Still, do please consider seeing Miss Hartshorn before you depart for the southern mountains. She is almost completely restored from her injuries, and would surely welcome visitors who've come to cheer her. We will definitely do that. You all are indeed pure of heart to think of Jersey like that, even when dilemmas such as the ones you continue to endure lay heavy upon your shoulders. That was a surprisingly short conversation. Perhaps no one but the 5 of you alone can save Sybil Han. Oh, you're forgetting Boless. I am happy to see you 4 children still alive and well. My heart is greatly lifted into the embraced of solace by this. Lifted into the embraced of solace by this. Sure. Hi, Lit! My sword has served me well. She enabled me to survive out there. Yes, she must now be retired, never to rise from her place of rest on the shelf above my bed again. The time of bloodshed has passed, and I pray it will never return. I definitely remember you saying that. How about you? I am so sorry, Princess, if I haven't met going against your wishes. We should have stayed with you. Then maybe, yep, that is the same message. It is interesting that these characters are saying the same message. Up until this point, every time we change memory cards, NPC dialogue has changed. Despite our having won this fight, it just feels as though the Holy City will never quite be herself again. Our beloved princess, why did you sacrifice yourself like that so needlessly, ordering those who had protected you to run and leave you to fight a battle you knew very well that you could not survive? My poor, poor Princess Rachel. Brave and gentle knights of another world, I am at your service. Nothing of interest. Welcome. So the shops are definitely starting to sell new things, by the way. Because they sell these white cherries now. Before we gather Tessera and Boless, we'll definitely check on equipment for this current team. Just in case I am forced to use them again at some point. Which, considering how I keep being forced to use them again, entirely likely. You were right, Earthlings. Here I was trying to make peace with the death that I knew would come for me in this battle, yet I am one among the few who survived. Same message as before. So will this sign say the new stuff? Yeah, new stuff. Got the load vest. Vest made from eons of natural metal formations. Uri's 5th armor. Shadow cape. Cloak woven in as much mystery as it is magically enhanced threads. Dusk 5th armor. Emerald mail. Armor whose chestplate is formed of a brilliant green stone, though does not quite grant its bearer the vital force of 1 million HP like one might imagine. I'm not entirely sure why I should be imagining it. Is that a reference to something? Templar alloy. Few swords could pierce the armor of a stout defender. Harrison's 5th armor. Our gallant warriors from Alvinia's sister world have returned. Okay, actually, before I actually buy anything, what do we have now? crest plate, paprika, ruby, and silver. So supposedly each one of these is going to be something new for us. And better. So like the load vest for Uri, that's guard of 40 compared to what he currently has, which is guard of... That is a significant boost. Heck yeah! Buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that. So, good stuff here, gotta say. The Paprika cape compared to the Shadow cape. Also a nice boost. Ruby mail to Emerald mail, nice. And silver plate to Templar alloy, also good. And then comes the question of, what about this other stuff? Chariot boots, oh, these are accessories. I might have to buy some more Alevis gloves, but we'll hold out on that for the time being. Also, none of that armor was for our new party members. Welcome, dear children. I don't know that any of these are of interest. They seem to be stuff we've already had. Hello there. So Miss Allegra has returned. We were wondering why she had ran back to Meadow so suddenly a few weeks ago. Apparently, it was to stop a clone army. Not really sure. I wish you a safe journey. Not really sure what I should consider for equipment. Kinda have to make that up as we go along, I guess. I get the feeling that there's going to be a cutscene starting as soon as we go in there, and we can only trigger it from the one side. Yep, there we go. As soon as I stepped far enough in, it started.